roll up, place your bets. In the red corner, it's the Aeldari Fire Dragons. In the green corner, it's Fredhotep the Displacer, my custom Necron miniature. Let's battle it out in a best of 5 Necron mini battle report. And it's coming right up.
Necrons!
Nick speaking, and welcome to this video. Right, today we have Fredhotep taking on the Fire Dragons. I'm looking forward to this. Of course, I have the old models. They're on what I would imagine is now smaller bases. And whilst I have magnetised the Exarch's arm, I've decided to take the Fire Pike because I don't have the Axe combo, which is probably the better option, maybe, but that's the one I'm taking. Now, bear with me, I don't have the Aeldari Codex. I'm using, yes, Warpedia. It looks like the army rule is a bit complicated. I'm not going to go that complicated. I'm going to give these guys +2 movements the whole of the game. We've got the token for their ability to turn 1 dice into a 6 per battle. So that's what we're going to do. Usual thing, I'm going to do the same as I did in the last couple of battle reports where Fredhotep took on the Canoptic Tomb Sentinel and also the Command Barge. If you want to see those battle reports, they are listed below. But today, it's time to find out who can win, the Fire Dragons or Fred. Let's do it. Okay, so we've got our dice. This is Fredhotep's dice. This is the shooting dice, pink and purple for the Exarch and obviously the normal guys. And then this is the close combat attacks, the Exarch and the normal guys. This is the table. We've got 2 deployment zones in the corner. They're both 12 inches away from the middle. Fredhotep does have the infiltrate special ability. So he's infiltrated just there. The Fire Dragon's over in the corner. And it's time to find out who is going first. So, the roll-off. It's a draw. Ding, ding, ding. Round 1. So here we go. Fredhotep is going to move. He can move 10 inches. So let's move him over here. If you're interested in finding out more about my custom Necron miniature, then there are some videos linked in the description below for you. Okay, so it's time to shoot. Fredhotep has 6 shots. He needs 3. These are devastating wounds. He misses with 3. And now, the Fire Dragons. What toughness are they? Toughness 3, of course, yes. It's been a long time since I played my Aeldari or Eldar army. So, toughness 3. We are strength 6. It's going to be 2s. And these are going to be devastating as well. Ouch! 2 devastating wounds. And they are -2 and 2 damage. What is this? I can see from the data card, Fire Dragons now have a 5+ invulnerable save. That is new. So, 2 5-up invulnerable saves. Makes none of them. They're 2 damage each. And Fire Dragons have 1 wound. I can see from the data card they're supposed to be on 28mm bases now, which is one reason why I've put my Demonettes on 28mm bases, because I think in the future, when they eventually do new sculpts, they'll move up to 28mm. Plus, I've got more room for my basing material. Anyway, that's Demonettes. That's nothing to do with this game. So, 2 Fire Dragons are dead. Now, I am thinking, should I use my token right now and just turn one of those 4s into a 6 and save one of those Fire Dragons? I think it probably might be wise. We're going to use our token and he's going to come back. Okay, now it is the assault phase for Fredhotep. He's definitely in with an 11. We're in combat and Fredhotep will go first. He has 5 attacks, needing 3s. These are lethal. And strength 6. It's going to be 2s again with that toughness 3. That's 3 saves at -2. 5-up invulnerable save. Makes one of them. That's another 2 damage each. That's 2 Fire Dragons dead. Right, so they can now pile in and attack back. I think that Exarch probably needs an axe, but we'll carry on with the pike for this particular round. I might change it to an axe for the next one. Okay, so close combat weapons, 2 attacks each. The Exarch is red. We need 3s. All in, that's nice. And then strength 3. Is that all? Strength 3, I'm toughness 6, so 6s. Nothing. Obviously, it is a shooting unit, so fair enough. That's the end of turn 1 for Fredhotep. Let's move into turn 1 for the fire dragons. And we're straight into the assault. And because there's no new assaults, Fred is going first. This could hurt. 3s. Okay. And where are we? Yeah, those are lethal as well. And then we need 2s. 3 go through. That's 3 saves. We've got 1 left with the Exarch, so we're going to have to slow roll these. So the first guy, he is dead. And then the Exarch, he has 2 wounds. That's 2 damage. He's dead. Fredhotep wins the first round. Ding, ding, ding. Round 2. Okay, so it is the fire dragons going first. I'm going to stick with the fire pike because I want to see it shooting and see what it can do. However, this time, because we're not going first, Fredhotep has not infiltrated. So yeah, turn 1 for the fire dragons. They normally can move 7 inches. I'm going to use that special ability so they can move 9. However, do they want to move forward? Because at least if they stay there, Fredhotep's got to come across the board and they might get some shots off. So let's have a look. We've got 10 inches and potentially 12. So we can move forward and still be safe. And that will just help us get closer in the next turn. So we're playing tactics. Right, turn 1 for the fire dragons. Now we're going into Fredhotep's turn 1. He is going to move. He wants to get in there. He isn't going to win a shooting battle, let's face it. So he's moving up and he can't assault. He can he shoot? Actually, probably I need to move him up this way so that I can at least get some shots off. Yep. I didn't say it at the beginning of this game, but I did the others. These 3 pieces here are obscuring. The rest are just pipes and barricades. So I can shoot, but you will, of course, get a cover save. 18 inches. I am in range. Maybe I shouldn't have moved forward. I didn't think about the shooting, I'll be honest. Okay, so Fred's shooting. He needs 3s. And he needs 2s, because it's strength 6. It is devastating. So, ouch, yeah. 4 saves and 1 dead. 4 saves. We've got a cover save, but it's -1. So they get a 3+ save. So you're looking at a 3+ save. Okay, 2 dead. 2 dead. Should I use my token now? Yeah, I'm going to use my token. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but only 1 dies, which we will take. Right. Okay, so now we're going into the fire dragons turn 1. And this time we are going to move. We've got a 9-inch movement, which should get, hopefully, all of our guns in range. Let's have a look. Yeah, we can get all of our guns in range. So, moving up. Let's see what these fire dragons can do. Everything within 12. So let's shoot. 1 shot each. We are going to need 3s for all of them. I've just realised that they have pistols on their fire dragon pistols. So I probably could have shot the turn before. May have made a difference, but we'll see. Okay, so let's go into the shooting phase. So we need 3s. 2 miss there. And then we're coming in with strength 9. Nice. And then the fire pike is strength 12. So the fire pike needs a 2, so that's the pink dice, and the 3s on the rest. All in. Okay, so the fire pike isn't quite at half range, so it's not going to have its Melter 3 ability, but it is D6 damage. So let's see if we save it first. So here we go. Fredhotep has a 4+ invulnerable save. He doesn't save it. D6 damage, 2 wounds. That takes him down to 4 wounds. Okay, and then the other guns are -4 and also D6 damage. These are also Melter 3, but of course not at half range. So we've got 2 4-up saves. He makes one of them, so that's another D6 damage. 4. Fredhotep is dead. Ding, ding, ding. Round 3. Okay, so this time Fredhotep is going first. He has infiltrated, and the fire dragons have deployed as far as they can back into the corner of the board to try and reduce the chances of Fred getting in. Okay, so here we go then. Movement phase. Fred is going to move his 10 inches. He does have the fly ability. There he is. He's going to shoot. So we are looking at 3s. Miss with 3. And strength 6 with 2s. 3 saves at -1. 3 saves at -1. We're on a 4-up save. Okay. 1 is dead. I'm going to use my token just because, come on, I'm a Necron player. I like the idea of just RPing wounds. Okay, so now we're going to go into the assault phase. And we need, what do we need? We need a 6. We need a 6. We are in massive 10. In we go. Okay, assault. Fred, he needs 3s. 2 go through with lethal. And then 2s. That's 4 saves at -2. 5-up save. Makes 2 of them. 2 fire dragons die. And now they get to attack back. They need 3s. The Exarch hits. Strength 3, we're going to need 6s. Oh, the Exarch gets 1 through. It's 0 AP and 1 damage. A 3+ save. Fredhotep takes a wound. Okay, so now we're moving into the Fire Dragons. Turn 1. Fredhotep, of course, gets to go first. So here we are, needing 3s, 2 lethal, they miss, and then to wound, we need 2s, that's a 1, but just 2 saves, 2 fire dragons needing 5s, we make 1 fire dragon dies, and then they get to attack back. We've got 1 Exarch, 1 fire dragon. So here we go. Exarch is red. We need 3s. And then we need 6s. The Exarch getting another wound through, but can Fred save it? A 3+ save. He does save it this time. As we move in to Necron's turn 3. I think it's turn 3. It's definitely Necron's turn. Okay, Necron's turn. However, the fire dragons get to strike first. So we need 3s. Ouch! The Exarch, can he wound again? Oh, he nearly did, but he doesn't. And then Fredhotep coming in. 3s and 2s. 2 saves. So yeah, it's going to be a death if they stay in the tray. 5s. All 1 goes through. The Exarch is left by himself. As we move into the Aeldar turn. And the Aeldar cannot strike first because there's no new assault. So it's going to be Fredhotep, the Exarch there with 2 wounds. Fred misses with 3 and no lethal. And then 2s. 2 go through. Ouch. 2 5-ups or he's dead. He makes 1 of them, but he does die. Ding, ding, ding. Round 4. Okay, it's 2-1 to Fred. If he wins this one, he's won the match. So we have redeployed the fire dragons in that corner. We've got Fred in his corner because it is the fire dragon's turn to go first. And the fire dragon's going to do something a little bit different. I think I'm going to come around this way because I think that will make it harder for Fred to come out and shoot me. So yeah, let's do that. So we've got a 9-inch movement with our special ability, so basically up to there. I don't think Fred, I'm going to come around a bit more here. I don't think Fred can shoot me from there, so let's just move him over a bit. Here we go. Right, that's it. Okay, so now Necron's turn 1. And yeah, 10 inches. It's covered nicely. This is covered nicely. Fred, what are you going to do? I think if Fred comes here, then the fire dragons are not going to be able to shoot me. Wait there, 9 inches. Oh no, they can. Yeah, this is a tough one now. Fred's got to go for it. He's in the lead. He's going to attempt to finish it up this turn. So let's get the fire dragons thinking, and we're going to go here. Right, there we go. No shooting. So it's going to be turn 2 for the fire dragons. Now 9 inches. 9 inches. I can definitely come over here and shoot. So we're going to do that. So we're looking there for the first guy. And let's have a look at the back guy. You can go there. Okay, so the rest can just be like here. We're going to get in. We are going to get in. Ooh. 4 shots, but there will be a cover save. Right, let's do it. Don't forget your token, boys. Right, here we go. Let's put some hurt on Fred. We need 3s. We miss with 2 of them, but we do get 3 through. So we have strength 12. That's going to be 2s on the pink. We're going to need 3s on the purple. That's strength 9. Oh dear. Okay, shrine token. It's a turn into an instant 6. Let's do it. Okay, we're going to turn that into a 6. And that does miss because it's strength 9. Okay, so we need to do some saves. First, let's save the Exarch one. Is he in half range? I think he is now. Yeah, the Exarch's half range. And yeah, okay. 2 of them are. I should have allocated that. Okay, let's do this first. So the Exarch, 4+ invulnerable save. He doesn't save it. Ouch. So that is a Melter 3. So it's D6 plus 3. At 6, Fredhotep is dead. Ding, ding, ding. Round 5. Okay, it's 2 each. This is the final round. It is Fredhotep's turn to go first. And so far, he's won both of his games going first because, of course, he can infiltrate, which is a bit of a bonus. The fire dragons, again, deploying as far away as possible. Let's see what happens. Fredhotep, turn 1, movement phase. He's going to move his 10 inches. The fire dragons probably need him to fail his assault here. So let's take his wounds up, and we're going to shoot. He didn't shoot that well, if I remember last time. So 6 shots, needing 3s. Misses with 2. And then strength 6. It's going to be 2s and devastating. So 1 dies and then 3 saves. 3 saves at -1. 4 up save. Okay, so we lose 3 fire dragons. I'm going to use my token. So 3 go down. The other one's going to turn his save into a 6. Hey, it's too many. Get 1 back. Token gone. Right, charge. I've taken them from the front. It is... I need a 7. It's a 7-inch charge. It's a foul. Fredhotep has fouled on the ultimate turn. Okay, so it is now up to these fire dragons. Can they kill Fred? First, we are going to move to get everything within a Melter range. He's really going to need his 4+ invulnerable save. Okay, here we go then. So, 1 Exarch. 2 Fire Dragons. Needing 3s. Oh dear, he misses with everything. So, that's it. I can't change any dice. Oh, what a letdown for the Fire Dragons. What a letdown. Okay, well, nothing they can do. Are they going to assault? They're going to have to assault, I think. Yeah, they're going to have to assault. So they're in. Double 1 still would have been in. So here we go. Fire Dragon's last chance, I think, to be honest. So we get, what do we need? We need 2 dice each, needing 3s. All in. That's nice. However, we need 6s now. We need 6s. No 6s. Fred is going to swipe back with his 5 attacks, needing 3s, no lethal. Strength 6, 2s, all in. So that is 3 invulnerable saves. Okay, 3 invulnerable saves. He makes none. The Fire Dragons are dead, and Fred has won. I'm probably making a few mistakes in these little games, but it's okay. We're just playtesting, just trying to get used to Fredhotep's rules and find out how he actually performs. And that infiltrate ability really helping him in this instance against the Fire Dragons. However, if you want to see him face off against some other units, then here is the playlist for you to check out, and here are some of my other battle report playlists for you to enjoy.